All right, planner babes, listen, I just got this sucker in the mail, and along with a couple other ditties that I am really fired up to show you, but I really just want to quick breeze through this because I don't think there was a lot of attention brought to it. So what do you say? Let's go. So I'm holding it up because there's a wicked glare and I don't want you to have to deal with that. And this is gorgeous. I can't even take it. I almost feel like I'm not worthy of the flora and I have a really hard time using it. And I don't know why, because it's so pretty and I don't know. I have to do better because I'm so in love with it and I love all my inserts. We've got to get past this. So let's just talk about the rose gold foiling on this. I think it's rose gold. I'm having a hard time with the glare too. Yeah, it is. It has a rose gold coil and it says happiness blooms from within. And it has like rose gold outline on all our gorgeous flora flowers. So now that we open it and we are not blinded by the light of the glare of my ring light, all apologies, friends. Here it is, our beautiful self-care notebook. I am a priority. Darn right I am. So basically, this bad boy is new to the site. It is A5 size and 24 smackaroos, okay? It is simply beautiful. You cannot personalize it or anything like that, but you'll see why in just a moment. So you've got the snap-on cover, so if you're really digging this cover, it comes off and you can put it on your notebook or your planner, which I think is really cool. All right, so opening page, I told you I am a priority. Check out the gorgeousness. Really embracing the fact that we are loving this flora pattern and really encompassing the whole thing. Like this is an enveloping feeling here. Your time, energy, health, care, happiness, and joy are important. You are important. Absolutely. All right, you are a priority. How are you doing? How are you really doing? So in most of these, all of them, the guided journals, there is a preface. There is an intro and they tell you how to use it, checking in, setting up for the month, weekly planning and reflecting, how to use all of this self-care considerations. This is something that I absolutely implore you to read and enjoy because each one of these seems to be a little bit different and it does point you in the direction you want to go. Some considerations on how to get that self-care, and now they give you a nice open space where self-care that works for you, because self-care comes in many different shapes, sizes, and flavors that can work at different times in your day or your life. Write down the kinds of self-care that work best for you below. Add more as you experiment and find other types that resonate with you. Love a good open blank space because, hey, you might start out with 3 and realize as you move through this that you really do take self-care to a different level, or your self-care may not look like everybody else's, so you've realized that you can dive a little deeper. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna goo and ga and ooh and ah over all of these details, but I really feel like they bring a real zen feeling to the space. The flora pattern to me is very relaxing, and that is something that I am not. I am a go, 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 and I find little time to relax for myself. So the fact that I'm opening this book and it's already kind of chilling me out and reminding me, like, I feel like I smell lavender, okay? That's the feeling that this gives me. So checking in, what self-care means to me, why is this so important, what is it right now, and your intentions. There's spaces here to really develop your own self-care. You don't have to fill these out right away because self-care, I'm a 42-year-old chick and I'm really not entirely sure how I perform self-care. So this might not be something I fill out until a month of working through, so that then I know how I do it or the things that I do enjoy. So don't ever feel like you're forced to fill any of this stuff out. This is yours, okay? And there are 0 rules. All right, so monthly self-care tracking. Again, I gotta tell you, this might start out with 2 things on the list. Or you might start out and you're gonna write 52 things down. You're like, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. And then after that, I'm gonna hit boom, bang, bang. And you realize that you didn't do any of it. And finding time for yourself and self-care is definitely an ever-evolving situation. So don't panic if that's how that goes for you the first time, because this is about learning what it means to you. So we have to learn, and we have to let ourselves learn, okay? All right, you are always worth taking care of. Yes, of course. And if someone in your life had told you that at some point the opposite, well, then maybe we dive a little deeper into this book and we take those things that someone said and we flip them on their hind end and we put them to work for us because we can. All right, this month's self-care intentions, what I'm excited about and new forms of self-care that I'm trying this month. Awesome. Great. This is your space to brainstorm and try new things. So it's going to go weekly, okay? We have self-care for this week will be, what support will be, what we're looking forward to, and a nice blank space. I like that. Let me grow into this. And then it looks like we have pages for the week. Now, I'm goo gaga over the extra on the page. I can't get enough of it. Thank you. All right, and these are pages that are going to work for you, undated, okay? Positive thought, your sleep log, because that is important. Moods, and your today's self-care. Nicely done. All right, so it looks like it's taking us through the week and then how I took care of myself. So we reflected back. Best part, next week I will, self-care that worked, and then back onto that first page. So you're gonna have a crap ton of those, and we're gonna just through all the weeks, and now we have monthly self-care tracking again. It is mirrored on the page with the tab. So when say book is closed and you open up your tab, here you go. There's your monthly self-care tracking. So this is 3 months. Now we've gone into a different color. Yes. I feel like when I open this one, I smell like rose petals. Yes, rose hips I smell. All right, so back to it. All the months are gonna be the same. And then this one, I smell baby powder. I know. There's your tracking page. And let's get to the back where we have some, all right, so there we go. We have some extras in the back. All right, so how I took care of myself, this is the last week. Self-care went this month, so I missed, obviously, that at the end of the month, at the end of each month, there's a reflection. How self-care went this month, I bet this page right here says that. Oh, yeah, there we go. So what went well this month, what I want to improve, very cool. And then we open it up to how self-care went these past 3 months, what I noticed, what's changed, how I asked for help, how I received self-care support from others, and how my self-care has evolved. Very cool. I'm proud of myself. I'm grateful for. I know I'm capable of. Feel, grown, learned. Nice. And then a beautiful page because, again, oohing and ahhing, but can we talk about these right here? I have a hard time using stickers in these kinds of things to begin with, but these might just change my mind. They're so cute. Okay, they're not cute. They're elegant. They're very pretty. Big boxes, not entirely sure where theirs would go, but these, you can make headers with them, but it's the decor for me. I love the decor. You are always worth taking care of. Be kind to yourself. Do it for you, one step at a time. I am a priority. Nourish to flourish and take time to let your soul be happy. Yes, exactly. We flip to the back and we have the back cover, and that is it, my friends. So, like I said, $24. There are a couple other jobbers on there that are relatively new. I'll try to get through them, but just one last thing I wanted to show you. I'm going to put this aside so you don't have to look at the glare the whole time. But this is not the first self-care book that they've had, okay? This is the first one, and I've had this, and I've used this, and not in its entirety, because I actually ripped it apart and I wanted to use the cover, but that's a whole different video. This is a Petite self-care journal. I don't know why I didn't write my name in it. I don't want to open to a spot that okay, there we go. All right, I think we can open it up to the middle. So this is just a petite. This one is $14 as opposed to the other one, which is $24, but it's different. So let's see. So you open it up and it's just the petite, okay? It's no hardcover. It's book bound or perfect bound, sewn, however you want to describe it. But it's self-care journal. You put your name there and then open it up to you are a priority. Make space for your self-care. And here's the commitment to you, okay? And then getting support, it just defines a little bit of the sections that they have in here. Now I'm just going to open it to the middle because I know I haven't gotten there in this one yet. And I'm not sure. All right, here we go. So this is tracking the week. We have the same type of tracker there and reflecting on the week, okay? So here's your week. This is your little dashboard like the other one looked like. And then your positive thought. This one is different because it starts out with a positive thought, a mood log. Here's your sleep log. Today's self-care and other ways I took care of me today. Now let's look at the page over here. It's different. Today's positive thought, mood log, sleep log, but then at the bottom, we have that little bit is defined. Now, I have to tell you that one thing that makes me gravitate to this, and this may sound silly, lines. I feel like such a 4.5-year-old who hasn't quite hit kindergarten yet and doesn't really know how to write when I write in boxes without lines. Yes. So, I mean, we're digging deep into how we feel about things. All right, so there's your tracking for the week. So there's your difference. In this one, each week has its own tracker. And in this one, you only have the monthly tracker, okay? I'm not entirely sure how that works out because if you're tracking the week here with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this page looks the same. So I guess maybe you would have to like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, because your self-care might be different each week, you know? You don't really know. All right, reflecting on the week and then back into it. Now let me see, is there a month spot? I don't remember. Reflecting on the week. Positive thoughts. I don't know. Now this one comes with Flower Power. Guys, Flower Power was the bomb. It just was one of my favorites. So these are the same stickers. It's just in a different order and I mean a different pattern as well, but you know. So at the end of this one, here's the self-care that works for me situation. Here's the celebrating you, how I feel, how I've grown, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm just not entirely sure there's a spot for the month. Each week changes. I don't think there is. I have to be careful here because I don't want you to see all my weird things. All right, I can't go any further. All right, so there you go. 24 on a coil with the paper, with the lines, and divided up into 3 months to really be able to analyze what's going on. And the petite 14, almost the paper. You know, it's always better. The paper's always a little different over here, but it's not really divided that same way. So you could add some tabs, whatever you want to do, but just slight differences and pick your poison. If you're in the petite system, then this works perfectly for you. And that's that. So I will put up a video next of the gratitude journal because I have not had one of those and I'm really diving deep into the gratitude lately. So on to the next, guys. Please, I love bringing this kind of stuff to you. So I have an affiliate link for both of these down below, and you can shop for anything on the website, even the gratitude journal, which I am going to do a video on shortly. So any of these beautiful wellness logs, I have one of the new wellness planners and the other wellness log that's kind of a different situation. So any of them I will link below, and I love it when you use my links. I do get a little cut from the company, no extra charge to you, and it helps keep all of this up and running, babes. So I appreciate you, and I always love when you do use my link and let me know that you use my link, because I was raised in a manner of which we say thank you to people who help us out in our lives. And every time you use or click my link, that helps me in my life. So I appreciate you. So let me know when you use it. I want to thank you. You guys are awesome. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this all was everything you wanted it to be. Here are the ones we were looking at. And take your own self-care seriously, babes, because it's important. We live in a different world. We really do. So with that said, make good choices. Be good people. Peace.